Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video of Tokyo Ghoul Dark War. Now I wanted to go ahead and show off. So I've been working on things a lot in this game. They actually had a festival the other day for KOMA and Kaya for a second time. So I went ahead and picked them up, and I do have them almost ready to go to 4-star already. Unfortunately, you don't get enough evolutionary cells to actually upgrade the characters you need to, unless you play very, very actively and do everything, which I do not. So we're going to be ending up going with a triple team of dual units. We have KOMA and Kaya, we have Corona and Nishiro, and we have Kaneki and Toka to go ahead and go. So it should be quite nice. Now, unfortunately, despite the fact that this looks fucking awesome, despite the fact that this is like the coolest trio, or I guess would it be Sextro? Sextro sounds awesome, but it's this combo of characters. Seems really cool, but you only see 3 of them on screen at a time. So what we are going to do today is we're just going to hop into... Oh shit, this is always an issue for me. We're going to hop into EXP event for right now to show off the actual moveset of KOMA and Kaya. We have done showcases on Corona and Nishiro and Kaneki and Toka in the past, which I actually will link in the description below. But let's go ahead and check out what the moveset is all about with this crew of just the most colorful folks. So, KOMA, obviously, he is the SR version, pretty one-to-one, honestly. So his first, pretty general area in front of him. Launch an attack into the enemies in the front. It's the Sneak Raid. He just does a little attack forward. He's very happy about it. It's fun. We have Supersonic, which is attack and stun the enemy and enemies for 4 seconds. He has a little headbutt. And we have his third, which is the same general area. Stretches out a Kagune and attacks an area in a target area, boosting all teammates' attack for 40% for 10 seconds. Which they do their little swap out, little animation, and it swaps into Kaya, which does her little third as well. She has the same moveset that she would have if she was in the other version, though apparently it doesn't change the actual indicators here. It's still Sneak Raid and has NG KOMA stuff despite not being... Okay, cool. So her first is like a little attack forward. Her second is the little shootout that she has in the other version as well. And her third is, once again, the pop out, and it swaps to KOMA here. So they're both pretty one-to-one, the exact SR versions, and they don't really gain a heck of a lot of difference between. If we actually go ahead and check the moveset they have on their base kit. So, skill 1, she launches an attack in the area in front. Unleash a Kagune in the target direction, slowing enemies for 80% for 8 seconds is Kaya's ability here. And we have Kaya jumps in the air and does a plunge attack in the area, boosting all teammates' defense by 40%, lasting 10 seconds. So, basically, KOMA is the attack buffer, Kaya is the defense buffer, and you're typically wanting to use this when you want to swap out and be more defensive or offensive. So typically you want to have Kaya in when you're being the big attack boy, and when you're trying to swap back out or try and be a little bit more tanky, you want to pop in your KOMA here. But weirdly enough, they're actually listed as a... So I believe the shoe is support units, right? Is it MT? What is the shoe? Are they in the DPS category? Where are they, actually? Yeah, no, they're supports alongside Corona and Nishiro. So they're both actually support units. Interesting. I guess they are made to be the attack and defense buffers, but Kaya is one of the best DPS SRs in the game, so I'd be surprised they didn't actually give her that ability. What we are going to do here, though, is we'll just clear some challenges and go and do a team challenge after. Honestly, I wish I was able to get more materials on the daily in this game. I think that's my main issue right now. I have a lot of characters I want to try out, and a lot of characters I want to try and max out and see what they're all about. But because you only get certain amounts of materials per day unless you do a bunch of dailies or grind everything, it becomes a little bit stressful sometimes. Now, her nat is the exact same that it was in the previous version, so it's pretty much just the slow bang, bang, just big wind-ups everywhere. Oh, I teleported. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, it's fun. But we are good to go. Honestly, the dual units are cool. I think they're the coolest units in the game inside this, aside from, like, maybe Shinohara Proto is a little bit cooler. Honestly, he has some pretty neato things. But we're going to pop into this. I guess we'll just go do team challenge after this as well. I just want to see how much we can clear out there. But I wish I can get, like, this character maxed out to level 100 like I wanted before. Or, like, 90, I guess, because that's my level. And then I want to get my Kaneki and Toka upgraded, because I actually have them almost at 5-star. I need 20 more shards for them. So, it's unfortunate. What I'm probably going to end up doing is trying, once I get the festival coming back around for Kaneki and Toka, I'm going to try to get them up to 5-star into a showcase. This sounds quite fun, honestly. But we'll pop into the DPS event here. Get this done, and then we'll go and get to the team challenge and see what it's all about over on that side. Pop this off. Now, I don't know how the actual proc works in terms of the buffs. I don't know if it's swapping between Kaya to KOMA procs the KOMA's attack buff, or if it's, like, is it the character that's active that gets the buff? Because it does swap out with the third, right? So if I use Kaya's attack as the third, does it give me the defense buff when I swap into KOMA? I believe that's how it works, but it doesn't actually, like, specify, unfortunately. So, well, we'll dream the lofty dream. I'm gonna go ahead and pop into, we'll just do some team challenge and see what this is all about for now. Let's see how far we can get with this good old team. All right, buddy old pals, let's go ahead and get to this, and my teammates are not moving. God damn it, Riven and Juzo Suzuya as the Juzo. Well, in that case, I'll just try and clear out as much as I possibly can. We'll just hopefully see how things end up going. Honestly, I like this kit. It's fun to swap between the characters, and, like, I don't know how the attack, I don't know how it compares to the attack of the SR version of Kaya herself. I don't know if they're comparable and if they'll do the same amount of DPS as she would inside, like, Ghoul Expulsion, for example. I would love to max them out at, like, a higher tier and check that, because, like, I have only ever seen Kaya damage tests at, like, high tiers on, like, Envy's account. A couple, like, I guess, like, last year. Early parts of 2018. So, that's just how it goes. I would love to... That didn't work out. I slid across the ground. Works out. I would love to see, like, what the end game damage of this is, but there's no people to, like, do YouTube showcases. So I'm just kind of stuck here being like, they're probably good. You know, there's so many characters I want to max out. Like, not only is it the Kaneki and Toka and, like, the dual units like this, Shinohara Arata, like, armor, I actually got him up to 5-star today. But I don't have any materials to actually get him beyond blue. So he's just kind of sitting there. He's just kind of chilling. He's just kind of having his own good time. And I mean, that's fine, I guess. But I wish there was other ways to get evolutionary cells. That's my main thing, honestly. It's the Evo cells I need the most, and you can get like 50 per day off of Arena, but in the end, that's not enough to upgrade 70 characters, or whatever amount they have inside the game now. I'm actually kind of curious. How many characters versus how many game modes? I kind of want to check that. We'll probably do another one of these team challenges here, like, I don't know. What else is there even to do? We can do training center. Here, I'm going to count the amount of characters there are. Actually, I'm curious. We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 75, 76. 76 characters in total in the game. And I don't have the materials to upgrade even a few of them meaningfully. Actually, I guess I have them at purple already. That's cool. But, like, I don't have this material. I don't have the evolutionary cells for this. So he's just kind of going to sit here with his weird shoulder pads and have his good time for now. Might do a showcase at some point, but I don't know how meaningful that is when he's only at purple. So I guess let's go do training center. I haven't done this in what feels like years. Time passing is always weird, though. We have an Arima Ixa, Noro, and a Tsukiyama Gourmet. I am super not gonna do too well here. Oh man. But what you don't know is I can sneak behind enemy lines and be the ultimate threat. Watch this. Can I move? Can I walk? Okay, thanks. Thanks, Arima. Appreciate that. He can just stun you and just make you be forced to stand in the same position permanently. It sucks. But I don't think we're gonna be able to win this one. I forgot that they have like level 100s inside Training Center. God damn it. In that case, I could probably go and win like double. Double, you can kind of just prioritize one side and hope that you win. Like here, they're all level 80s. We can get past this. I believe in us. All right, team, let's all go north. Our goal will be to end the world. Can I walk straight, please? Thank you. You know, it's always hard for KOMA to go straight, but he's trying his best. The Pompadour really makes it hard. Straightness is not the easiest in the world. But what we're going to do, we'll do some attacks here. Kaya does seem to get the attack buff here. Like, we can clear these waves pretty nicely. I want to break past this, though. We're going to need our actual entire squad, because apparently Krona and Nishiro just died super hard. Yeah, no, even level 80s aren't really viable to end up beating here. God damn it, team! I wish there was actual ways to get materials to upgrade you to actually make you meaningful and possible to beat this. But you can't, so we don't, so we're dead. I want to head back. Man, I want to go back to another time. I'm out of here. Yo, boys, what do you do? Oh, no, oh, no, God, oh, jeez. Oh, it hurts so bad. Defeat. So I just spent about, like, I don't know, like 5 minutes. It wasn't that bad. But I spent about 5 minutes trying to get matches for real time to do one final, like, showcase thing. It said I was too strong for opponents, so I guess there's no one playing. I'm starting to think that, like, the whole everyone commenting dead game in the comments may be a little bit more accurate than I thought it was, honestly. It seems like there's no one actively online during most of the times I'm actually going into this. Also, I just died super hard. That was my fault. I usually try and run away from those guys because I can't do enough DPS to actually kill them in time. Unless I'm playing as like fucking Noro or like a Kaneki, but usually it's just for showcases. Man, you know what I found out this morning? You know what was weird? I was reading some like interviews with Hirohiko Araki, the mangaka behind JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And apparently, in one of the books where he talks about his like details in a light novel, he says he starts reviewing his favorite movies of all time. Starts going through like the different things he enjoys. Here's an excerpt that I found while I was trying to wait out that real-time battle shenanigan. Shrek, challenging the rules of fairy tales. Nowadays, it seems like a number of people who think animations for kids has decreased. And he starts going into how I would like such people to watch Shrek. It has been perfected to a level of excellence. I consider it to be the greatest masterpiece in animation history. I believe it is a work in which is meant to be born into modern age and breathes new lives in the concept of fairy tales. Did Araki write Bohemian Rhapsody because he watched Shrek? Is that why Part 6 exists? Because that's fucking wild. That's crazy, and I kind of love it. That was just kind of something I found while I was going through today. And you know what? When I'm doing a video on Dark War, I'm down to just find stuff while I'm waiting for actual content to exist. So that's how that ends up going. But for right now, this is going to be it for this episode of Tokyo Ghoul Dark War. As according to how existence usually ends up going, Dark War is Dark War. The challenge dungeon things, they are on a rotation of like, I think 2 or 3 days. I don't know, man. But it just kind of sits here. I can't get further, I can't go backwards, and I get no extra benefits, so there's no point in me actually doing it. So in the end, we have no content to actually do that is meaningful on Dark War still. Well guys, unless I do a showcase of Shinohara Arata, I guess I'll wait and see you guys when I either get Toka and Kaneki to 5-star, or Amato and Amon unlocked for the first time as a dual unit. Because that is how that goes. I would love to pull Hirako Suit at some point, because I actually love him a lot. But we'll see for right now. Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. Dark War is Dark War. I'll see you guys next time. See you later. Bye for now.